them scuffling or fighting upstairs, and I ran upstairs. And when I ran upstairs, that's when I seen Douglas Taylor with a knife sawing on Hans's neck.
The distance between the top of the basement stairs to the side.
He said sawing. You know what sawing is? You know what sawing is?
Of the stabbing is less than 20 feet. The fact that Aaron witnessed the ruthless attack from such close proximity suggests that he was lucky to escape with his life.
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Dan, man. We back in the trap, cooking up another banger of We Live right now, knocking out videos. This video I seen, I had to jump on it because it's the most shocking thing I ever heard. Look, man walks in on somebody jigsaw, like the chainsaw. Somebody there. My bad, I felt the booger. It's in there, but it won't come out. Let's check this out, man. Make sure you hit that like button.
Okay.
And that notification button.
Running down the streets. He had a knife that way and everything.
He's got puncture wounds all over the place, too.
And so I was like, oh, here's a young retard Hitler. If someone is trying to start a new worldwide cult, I will eliminate that person.
Stop the cap.
I don't know what they're saying. So, both of y'all ain't supposed to be in that house. Let me get to stop the yapping. You thought it was okay to saw his head because you thought he was like a new Hitler? I wonder what your process of thinking is.
On March 10th,
eliminate
2020,
the
officers
person.
with the Idaho Falls Police Department are called to a
Man, they're
home
doing
after one of
action.
the residents witnesses a bone-chilling crime. As investigators plunge into a case brimming with appalling discoveries
better not be a
and
roommate.
suspect on the run, they encounter a twisted tale of cultish accusations and mental disorders. However, nothing prepares them for the twisted motive they will uncover at the end of this heinous
cult?
crime. On a chilly evening, 31-year-old Aaron makes an urgent 911 call when he encounters a horrifying scene. The following videos have never been seen or heard before.
911, where's your emergency?
This guy named Douglas, he just...
We stopping the video also? He look like he'll do it. He look like he'll do it. I'm sorry. No.
Hans. I don't know what his name is. His last name, Hans.
Aaron lives with 5 other individuals
What
in
the
a home dubbed the Graduate House, run by a local nonprofit that offers alternative housing options for those in need.
Alright, that was meant to happen. I'm going to hell. Man, ain't no damn hell. Hold on. 5 people in a house for people who got a condition of people in need? That shit was meant to happen, bro. Y'all thought it was just... It's like putting glass next to a cat.
Other individuals in a home dubbed the Graduate House, run by a local
A special
nonprofit
needs
that offers
house?
alternative housing options for those in need.
And he just took off running down the street.
Is he breathing?
No, he's not. Hey, Hans is not breathing.
Even though Aaron is panic-stricken, he somehow manages to gather his composure and relay vital details to the operator.
He ran down towards Common Sense, towards that direction.
Who's the male that stabbed him?
Douglas Taylor.
And you know he does have a knife?
Yes, he does have a knife. He just killed him.
Is he on the ground?
He's on the ground. Hans is on the ground. He just cut his neck with the knife, man.
Ooh, you know what it, you know how, ooh, you know what somebody gotta be thinking to take a knife to your neck? Not shoot, not beat up. The knife, I feel like that's more personal. I feel like that's the scariest of a knife. You really decided to hurt me. You trying to Michael Myers a nigga.
Is he lit? Let's start CPR. You're gonna
I
put your
can't.
lock.
He out of here.
No, he's dead. He's dead.
He blue.
He's completely blue. His neck is cut. What's knife? Over here.
As officers
Both the necks cut and he blue. I don't be around dead bodies like that. A body is blue.
arrive and move quickly to secure the scene, they find Aaron outside while the victim is bleeding out inside on the kitchen floor.
He's
Ain't no furniture.
It's bad.
Don't show that.
9-0. Myself and 1-7 are quite
Move
fast.
your hand, bro. They got bunk beds in there, bro. It's just a red flag out the red flag out the red flag, bro. 5 individuals in a house with grown men on bunk beds.
Inside the house, officers Kelly and Picard find the lifeless body of 51-year-old Herman Hans Warlin lying in a pool of blood.
We got a back door.
51?
Running down the
Okay, just hang out here.
So it's common sense. He had a knife in his
That
hand
way?
and everything.
So who's the guy? Do you know the guy?
Yeah, Ben.
Tell me, talk to me.
Talk,
Here, just talk to me, man.
Douglas Taylor just killed Hans. The dude, he cut his throat with a knife.
I need you to stick with me, man. If we're gonna find
Yes,
this guy.
Who is he? His name is Douglas Taylor. He has brown hair, it goes over his eyes, and he's wearing a brown jacket and a brown pants with brown boots. He ran off towards common sense with a knife.
Hey, tell me how you react. You walked in a house, somebody neck cut off in GTA. I ain't there. My brain is like, no, that motherfucker getting scrambled. What?
Okay.
I woke up. I was asleep. I heard him fighting. He goes, "No, stop, please, please!" And that's all I heard. And I came upstairs and he was laying on the floor with blood all over him.
Okay.
Connor. Where's he at, Karen? He's right here, but hey, wait, come this way.
He heard him screaming and fighting. Wake up out your sleep, man. It's man.
Come this way, Connor. This way. This way.
Hey, do you want me at the bathroom front here?
Just
I couldn't imagine that, bro.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's take a peek.
You know it's bad. Oh, geez. That's how you know it's bad.
Just try not to touch it.
All other fire units incoming can slow down.
Even though all hope appears to be lost for the victim, Hans, paramedics continue to check on him.
Watch where you stop, please.
The fuck is that bottle on the kitchen sink next to the light bulbs? Special K cereal. Oh, hey, I just pay attention to my surroundings. What is that? I got glasses, but them mugs ain't working.
Okay. You step right back
Horseradish.
out then. So he's right there. Let's just clear this real quick.
Are you down the steps? Hey, they be making money, boy. The white boys Aiden Ross be hanging with, they be making money off this. You gotta learn how to do it. I want to learn so
On the
bad.
left, if you want to hold it forward, Karen. Looks like it's a bathroom. There's a shower curtain. I'm gonna go in. Okay, shower's behind the door, so I can't see. Clear.
Back upstairs, paramedics huddle over the victim to document the injuries.
Hey, Maddie,
Yeah.
I'm going to come here and witness. We're trying to get a 4 lead here.
Hardness wants a 4-lead ran, so. What's that? Hardness just wants a 4-lead ran. Okay. So just so.
You gotta think about it. This is somebody's job every day. They see dead bodies in GTA every day. I don't see how the paramedics do it,
Ones all over the place,
but they gotta help you.
Yeah. What's up?
Everywhere.
It's working. Oh, it's working.
Doing the whole deal?
Hey, you ever work for?
That man said puncture wounds everywhere.
No, I'll go grab mine. Yep.
In an unexpected twist, Hans Warlin, the victim everyone thought was dead, has a pulse. As officers hurry to photograph the crime scene,
He's still
paramedics
living?
act swiftly in a desperate effort to save the victim's life.
They gotta keep that heart moving. Keep that blood flowing.
Dispatch, maybe one.
Hey, and I just learned out why they be doing the electric shit when they put the on you. Your body made electric. I ain't know that till like a year later. That's why they put that shit on you. Ah! You got a current in here, bro.
Call her right advised. We have a full trauma activation. We have an estimated 35-year-old male, cardiac arrest. He is in PEA.
That's PEA. All right, help.
So I think we just move him and just get him out of here. I think it's our best bet.
I'm gonna keep talking to this guy real quick. Let's get.
You want to
towels on the.
logistically organize them? It's coming out of the back of his head.
Dude, it's freaking.
God damn it. Dude, I don't know. Holy keep going, keep cranking, keep cranking.
Yeah.
He's a heart moving.
God damn it.
But the more you keep that heart moving, the more that blood pumping. Woo. You can hear the squeezy noise. You can hear the squeezy noise. Ooh. Y'all know the plunger noise? Y'all know that noise. Other reason, but this is serious matter. You can hear it.
Keep going, keep cranking, keep cranking.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
You can hear it.
I'm gonna get your money, Jeff.
In order to save precious seconds, paramedics improvise their plans to get Hans into the ambulance as quickly as possible.
Well, Jeff, we don't have to worry about the Tom Bader subs.
You gotta pump it while you carry him.
Just get him on top right.
Okay, we're all set. Check out, see this back to the side of his neck.
It's pumping blood out, bud. Pumping it.
All right, let's just roll. God, a clot too.
Pull that arm. That arm.
Let's get it squared up a little bit.
What changed? He's got a rhythm or what?
Yeah, he's in PEA, dude.
Okay.
Boys, you
PDA or PDA? Alexa, what's PEA?
He is a pulse or fodder crop, but the word often refers to the seed or sometimes the pod of this flowering plant species. Peas are eaten as a vegetable. Carl Linnaeus gave the species the scientific name Pisum sativa.
Alexa, I ain't said that. Don't lie on me.
Okay.
Don't lie on
which
me.
language do you want me to translate to?
Bitch, I ain't speaking no Spanish. I didn't see y'all jokes.
But which language do you want me to translate to?
English.
Sorry, I don't speak Angus yet.
That bitch said I'm speaking gibberish. Oh no. I'm done, bro. I'm done. This not even a funny matter, bro.
see this back to the side.
PEA.
It's pumping blood out, bud. Pumping it.
All right, let's just roll. God, a clot too.
PEA.
Pull that arm. That arm.
Let's get it squared up a little bit.
What changed? He's got a rhythm or what?
Yeah, he's in PEA, dude.
PEA. I did say PEA. You the one that don't know no English. It's PEA.
Boys, you ready?
Yep. Just gonna drag. Yep. His legs, they're up south. Get him up.
And CPR. Postless electrical activity. Why the hell you ain't say no post? Postless electrical activity. That just be making shit hard, bro.
He said the knife's in here in the house somewhere.
Officer Lindquist brings up a fundamental detail about the missing murder weapon, but that's not the only thing they're lacking. They still have a suspect at large.
The lack of effective contractions leads to a pulseless state, meaning the patient has no pulsable pulse as a cardiac arrest. is a non-shockable. Damn, learn how to talk. PEA is a non-shockable rhythm, meaning that electrical shocks from a defibrillator won't correct the problem.
Potentially causing even more death.
Low blood volume, low oxygen, low body temperature, a collapsed lung, puncture of the heart from fluid, blood clot.
Immediately turn their attention to Aaron, the 911 caller who's been
That's
standing
serious.
outside talking on his cell phone this entire time.
I want somebody monitoring him on audio right now.
Okay, I think McCart's recording,
But he left him. So
He on the phone.
This guy's making phone calls and talking and sharing information we need to get recorded.
Okay.
All you do is freaking out, man. This nigga just cut this neck off.
Tape
I
it.
can't believe it.
Hey, you got that? Tape it. Everything. Yeah.
Before Aaron has a chance to talk to anyone else, Detective Albright records his statement. But the more Aaron reveals, the more uneasy the detectives become. The detective begins his
They wanna know what you're
questioning
talking
by
about.
asking about his roommate, Douglas Taylor, the man Aaron identified as the perpetrator
Who is
on the
he?
call earlier.
So, Doug, what time did he leave this morning?
Like 4:30 in the morning.
4:30 in the morning.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, do you know where he was going?
No, I don't know where he went.
Does he work or anything
No,
like
he doesn't
that?
work either. He just got released out of a hospital, too.
Oh, really?
From what I understand.
How long has Doug been living here?
Only a month.
Only a month.
Yeah.
Detectives will later uncover the
Is this a home where it's like people can't afford a housing?
arranged reason that caused Douglas to mercilessly assault a roommate, but for now they continue speaking with Aaron.
I don't want to ever talk
Doug got
about
released a
bad
month
about
ago or
nobody.
So,
Yeah.
and then he shows up here. How was he when he first arrived?
Kind of peculiar. Just doesn't want to talk to people.
Duh.
Doesn't want to interact.
The manager of the group home arrives on the scene and provides officers with more valuable details about their missing suspect.
So is this like a group home or what is it?
Yes, we own three of them. We got Andre's house, we got the lady's house, and this is our graduate house.
Okay.
Most of the guys here had come through. We actually allowed Douglas to come straight from Blackfoot South to come in here. He was supposed to be all right. He was attending counseling at RHS, and I was by here 3 times yesterday, and I didn't see nothing different in the kid. I talked to him and
Okay.
I don't stereotype him. It sounds like nigga goes. He gotta be saying that. I'm stereotyping. He look weird from the start. You can't live here. Hey, damn, what is that? Ain't that a law? You can't do it. That's like judging somebody they racist and shit. You just judging somebody. Stereotyping, bro. Like, you look weird.
all of a sudden, and Hunt's never did anything to anybody.
He look weird too.
I mean, that kid was just, that's as docile as
He 50. Let me shut up.
he wanted to be, man.
He 51.
Blackfoot South is a state hospital specializing in mental health located approximately 30 miles south of Idaho Falls. While the reasons for Douglas's treatment remain unknown, it gave an insight into his possible mental health concerns.
Had he been normal kind of before that for like the first 2 weeks he was here?
No, not really. It's kind of like strange, off to himself, talks to him.
Damn, I talk to myself. Strange? Like, you niggas gotta be living with people that's strange? I need to get on my shit.
Himself.
So he's been talking to himself ever since he got here?
Yeah, ever since he got here. But he started laughing to himself recently.
Oh, just in the last 3 days? Like
Yeah,
you
just
said.
in the last 3 days, yeah.
Do you know what have you overheard what he says when he
No,
talks
I
to
don't
himself?
listen to him. I don't listen to that.
What about when he's laughing? Does he say anything specifically?
No, he just mutters stuff that you can't hear.
What Aaron recounts next will leave no doubt as to the manic brutality of the events.
That's when I heard them scuffling or fighting upstairs, and I ran upstairs. And when I ran upstairs, that's when I seen Douglas Taylor with a knife sawing on Hans's neck.
The distance between the top of the basement stairs to the side
He said sawing. You know what sawing is? You know what sawing is?
of the stabbing is less than 20 feet. The fact that Aaron witnessed the ruthless attack from such close proximity suggests that he was lucky to escape with his life.
Oh, he looked at you?
Yeah, he looked at me.
Did he say anything?
No, he didn't say anything.
Was he still holding the knife?
Yes.
Or what, did he make any motions towards you or
No, he
anything?
didn't make any motions or any threatening behavior or anything. I would have fought it back, man, if I would have.
Why the hell you ain't fight on? Was it too late? You walk in the kitchen, you out your sleep, next to his knife. Hey, chill. What do you do?
Yeah, I would know.
So Hans was on all fours, on his knees, and with his hands on the
and
ground.
He said, "No, stop, please." I heard him say, "No, stop, please."
The crime scene photographs the officers raced to document earlier offer frightening proof of Aaron.
He don't care. That no please ain't working. He still got the knife in his hand. I would have said no please the first time. I gotta fight. I'm like, no. Fuck no. He got the knife and he's still grabbing me. It's fight or flight. I ain't finna beg for my life. I'm finna fight for this mob.
Aaron's detailed account.
Remember what kind of a knife it was?
It looked like a
Michael Myers.
Like a kitchen knife?
I'm not sure, but they found that there's a red knife laying on the floor in there in the living room. That might be the knife. I'm not sure, but it looked like a kitchen knife that it had with a brown handle on it.
Do you remember if it had a serrated edge? Or
Yes, it had a sawed edge.
I got two.
Edge.
Oh, that makes sense because you used that phrase. He was sawing his head, around his neck. Wow.
The description of the weapon should help officers locate it quickly if the suspect did, in fact, leave it at the scene. But Aaron is about to share a curious detail regarding the relationship between the victim Hans and his attacker Douglas.
Did it seem like previous to this, he had gotten along with Hans, or?
Yeah, they would sit in the kitchen for hours on end sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So is it fair to say that Doug and Hans got along better than maybe Doug and other people?
No.
No.
No one really got along with him. No one really talked to him.
Nobody really, and that's why I was asking, because earlier he had said that he wasn't very sociable.
No, he wasn't very sociable. Hans is a friendly, nice guy. But Douglas is not.
As Aaron's interview comes to an end, officers are still left wondering about the motive behind the assault and the location of the missing perpetrator. Through all of this,
I know we can't stop it because it's like people got birth defects. What do we do?
Hans' life still hangs.
He already came from the hospital. That was the flag right there. It's 3 strikes you out. We gotta give him a benefit of the doubt. He ain't thinking right. He gotta get handicapped. No disrespect. He gotta get handicapped somewhere. We gotta send him off to somewhere. We gotta send their ass to goddamn. I don't know what it's called. We gotta send that to the Amish. They gotta live out there in the cornfield and shit.
It's in the balance.
Oh no! Oh, wait. I'm sorry. This man got pride. He talked to himself and he's very violent. Just send him on a work program. He get early out early. We send him to the goddamn cotton. Damn, I said cotton. The corn. Just send him in a work program. Put you back on the street? I'm sending his ass to a work program. I ain't lying. We gotta monitor you. Like we ain't watched Michael Myers.
Where's that other? Hang on.
As paramedics proceed to provide Hans with preliminary treatment, they're unprepared to witness the scope of the numerous wounds that will be revealed later.
All right, good lung sound. Good lung sound.
Nice.
There we go, boys.
I just don't.
They saved him.
Just hold on to that spot. Dude, I can't get a rhythm. I cannot believe a rhythm.
Man, shout out to them. How much they make? What's these Alexa, how much a paramedic make?
Here's something I found on infobarrel.com. The average salary of a paramedic varies state to state, but in general you can expect to earn between $33,000 and $51,000 per year.
The fuck, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. I make way more than that. I don't do shit. They are saving lives. They need a 100 ball. They deal with blood. They pump the heart. Nah, not a 50 ball. 70 ball. At least 85,000. They save your life. Man, imagine if he wanted to stay home. He tired of work that day. He couldn't save his life.
Is the bagging still going okay? Yep, outstanding.
Man, I'm gonna need 100,000 a year.
Okay, everyone slow and methodical on the way in, okay? Cut that off.
That's the only reason I pay taxes, because of that.
Everyone slow and easy on the way out.
With the suspect at large and a grievously injured victim, it seems that the dispatch
need their
staff has
money. They
only
say
added more
lies,
pressure
bro.
on the officers.
He coded right.
Anybody that save lives, I don't care if you're driving a Bentley. I'm not judging you. You can drive the Mercedes. You deserve it. I ain't gonna hate on you.
Were you listening to the radio? It came out as like suicide.
Dude, she wouldn't spit it out.
I know. So she
I was sitting there getting pissed off, like I was cursing.
Well, she dispatched 3, so already I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good, right?
Yeah.
And then it just her dispatching like it's terrible.
Lift up.
So the dispatcher
He looked
was messing up. They saved his life.
Watch out for seatbelts.
Okay, you guys want to get him turned over or whatever.
But y'all know about surgery though, but it looked like they saved him. That's good.
He's got his left carotid. His trach has been cut. He's got multiple superficial.
Doctors need more money too.
We worked him because he's PEA. We're gonna need him.
Make sure that one on the left's going in quick on there.
I'll let you,
Do you have a Sharpie?
I can get one.
Yeah, why don't we do that so I can start marking stuff?
Amid the hectic scene in the trauma room, doctors need critical information, but Officer Lindquist is about to have another breakdown in communication with the dispatch operator.
When did this come in?
Dispatch, can I get the time of the call for the stabbing? They'll tell me to say 2-2. Can I get time of call for the hospital?
You mean the time that you were on scene there, or the time that we notified him of the call?
The time the call came out.
Are you on main?
Yes. Charlie, I don't know how hard it is for anybody to look at the time the call came out and tell me that.
Don't do that. She trying her best. Maybe she new on the job.
Well, you didn't go across that time.
2-2. Any unit with a computer in front of them, can you please advise the time the call came out? The hospital needs that.
2-2. The call came in at 22:25, and I'm not sure what other time you're asking for.
It was 22:25. Charlie hates me.
She does. But she also... This has been...
Nope.
It's been pretty stressful.
Miscommunications notwithstanding, doctors learned that the call came in 43 minutes prior to the time relayed by the dispatch operator. As the medical team does everything they can to save Han's life, at the house, officers gathered outside and discussed their impressions of the crime scene and the possible location of their suspect.
That ain't gonna take them long to find him though.
Pretty bloody.
Yeah, he was bleeding out all over the kitchen floor.
So you did?
He looked at us. We didn't go any closer to him. We cleared the top floor, and then we backed out.
While officers might have secured the scene, it is clear that they need to quickly widen their search if they hope to have any possibility of catching the suspect.
Where could he go though?
So when we're clear this now, we're going to be, correction, I'm going to be canvassing the businesses.
Okay, Michael Myers on the street.
Adjacent to this canal sits a large shopping center where officers will make an unexpected discovery.
2-4. It looks like there's somebody sitting right next to the stores to your west. 278 or suspect over here on the back of Albertsons.
Officers converge behind the Albertsons, approximately 3/4 of a mile from the crime scene, and find their suspect sitting against the east side of the building. When officers ask what his name is, he replies, Douglas Taylor.
Yeah, but it's got blood on its hands. The weapon. The weapon. They said the weapon he...
This man left the crime scene and went to go sit at the back of the mall, Indian style. Ain't no reason why you ain't rich. Yeah, but he thinking like this, we can use our brain for something way better.
Left there, 9041. Your suspect.
We got an advantage. We can test the money.
The suspect is saying that the knife is still in the house.
Even though Aaron originally reported that he saw Douglas fleeing from the crime scene holding a weapon, detectives identify a blood-soaked knife lying on the floor in the living room and get Douglas to the station without incident.
That ain't sober
Step in
now.
there, go ahead, take a seat.
Throughout his detainment, Douglas has appeared eerily calm and cooperative.
And I saw the data.
Yeah,
analytics
time to think about it
application
now.
for myself.
But to get a full picture of the savage attack, detectives need to interview him. However, even seasoned detectives are not prepared to deal with the suspect as unsettling as this one.
All right, Doug. Right there. You want some water?
Yeah, actually, I do want water.
There you go.
After reading him his Miranda rights, Detective Schwicht cuts straight to the chase.
Can you tell me what happened tonight from your side of things?
I'm the one who did it.
Okay. Can you tell me why? What happened tonight?
I'm not sure how to explain why I did it.
Within the first few minutes of the interview, Douglas confesses to the attack. However, the motive behind his actions will remain a mystery that investigators have yet to resolve.
I don't know how to explain it using regular terminology.
Okay. In your own words is fine. I'll ask questions if the things I don't understand. I was thinking that probably something happened tonight, or maybe it's an ongoing issue that got you really mad.
I wasn't angry.
Okay.
I have a system of metaphysics which would give you some insight into why.
Can you explain a little bit? Can you just...
That man using some big ass words. His vocabulary is I can't even use it. What's extraordinary? Please stop saying.
explain to us what exactly happened?
I brutally stabbed to death that man in the kitchen.
It should be noted that Douglas doesn't know.
And he blunt. He blunt as hell. Hey, I did it, and this how I did it, brutally. In GTA.
Know that Han still clings to life and casually reveals a morbid series of events. Based on what happens later, everything he says will be called into question.
You said it should have resulted in death. If he survives and pulls through, is that going to be a problem for you, or?
There was no chance of survival.
Oh my God. This man said there was no chance of survival, man. I did what I had to do. I made sure he was off this earth. Little did you know he saved.
Can you just explain to us what exactly happened?
I brutally stabbed to death that man.
Come on, bro.
It should be noted that Douglas doesn't know that Han still clings to life and casually reveals a morbid series of events. Based on what happens later, everything he says will be called into question.
You said it should have resulted in death. If he survives and pulls through,
what's this?
Is that going to be a problem for you, or?
There was no chance of survival.
Did you make absolutely certain that the way you stabbed him was definitely going to kill him? Where did you stab him on his body? Because I haven't seen this guy.
Oh, I slit his neck open. He should have bled out completely.
Did you stab him more than once?
Yeah.
Were you really mad at him?
No.
Sorry, I guess I asked you that before.
I mean, when you're doing it, you have to do it in a precise manner, of course. You know, and like if he's going to defend himself, or try to talk back, or try to prolong, then it becomes more incremental until you just...
I like, so what's incremental? This nigga used some big words.
The adjective incremental is usually defined as increasing or adding on, especially in a regular series.
We can't call this man insane. This man's smart. I might be slow, but I ain't never heard these words in normal, everyday's day vocabulary, like in exchange of words with somebody. Instrumental. Well, he just kept instrumental. Somebody else would have said he just kept going on on and on and on. Instrumental? Instrumental. That might be my word of the day, my nigga. Instrumental. Alexa, spell instrumental.
Instrumental is spelled I-N-S-T-R-U-M-E-N-T-A-L.
You know it's mental. M-E. This pen ain't working. Hey, look, it sounds like instrumental. Hello, instrumental. Alexa, what's instrumental?
According to Wikipedia, an instrumental or instrumental song is music without any vocal. Some inarticulate vocals, such as shouted back.
Instrumental. What's that?
The station, Ultimate Instrumental, on Amazon Music.
Hold on, rewind. Hold on. Alexa, stop. That is not what he said. Instrumental. Not instrumental. Alexa, what's instrumental?
According to Wikipedia, an instrumental or
Oh, my grammar.
It might include some inarticulate vocals, such as shouted backup vocals.
My grammar is fucked up. I'm trying to write it down. I'm gonna get it back. We gonna listen to instrumental. I think it's instrumental. Alexa, what's instrumental?
According to Wikipedia, an instrumental.
No, it won't do it for me.
Any vocals, although it might include some.
It won't do it for me. Hold on.
Such as shouted backup vocals in a big band setting.
He should have bled out completely.
Did you stab him more than once?
Yeah.
Were you really mad at him?
No.
Sorry, I guess I asked you that before.
Hold on.
I mean, when you're doing it, you have to do it in a precise manner, of course.
Sea Hunters isn't just
I
another
know y'all mad at me.
mixture. Every hunter has their very own playstyle. You want a tank? You want to grab
I'm sorry.
You know, and like if he's going to defend himself, or try to talk back, or
prolong.
Try to prolong, then it becomes
Instrument. And then you spelt it wrong. Mother sucker. Yeah, it wasn't even me. Alexa be stupid sometimes. Alexa, you be slow. You don't know it all. You need a reboot. Instrumental. Instrumental. Alexa, what's instrumental?
According to Wikipedia, an instrumental or instrumental song is music without any vocals, although it includes some inarticulate vocals, such as shouted backup.
Alexa, stop.
defend himself, try to talk back.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Try to prolong. Then it becomes more incremental until you finally make the final.
Incremental. Alexa, what's incremental? Incremental.
The adjective incremental is usually defined as increasing or adding on, especially in a regular series.
Increasing or adding on. Incremental. Oh, I forgot this bitch already.
Incremental.
Incremental. I bet you this is a goddamn third grade word.
Until you
Incremental.
finally make the final kill wound.
Incremental. The fuck?
But I think I stabbed him about
I want my dollars incremental.
15 times until the final slit to the right side of his neck.
15 times?
Piercing through all of those veins on the side. I witnessed him begin to bleed profusely.
Profusely. Come on, this nigga using profusely. Profusely. Profusely.
Slit to the right
Never
side of his
heard
neck.
that.
Piercing through all of those veins on the side.
Is he crazy or he just evil genius smart? You know how people be smart for the wrong reasons? They just
I witnessed him.
For a minute, he using some words I ain't never. Man, in my high school goddamn career, never heard this shit. We was using the wrong words.
Begin to bleed profusely.
Profusely. Alexa, what's profusely?
Profusely is an adverb usually defined as in great quantity or abundance, in a profuse manner.
This shit in abundance. Great quality. Great quantity. Oh my god. A good number of times. Profusely. Oh my god. Y'all think I'm bullshit. I ain't never heard these words. Profusely. Profusely.
Meanwhile, back at the Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center, an inevitable tragedy strikes.
Did they just call it?
It was
Or
loud
they,
and
okay.
Profusely.
Just let them know road 30 let.
They called it.
Yeah.
Hans had succumbed to his grievous
Damn,
injuries,
he out
turning
here.
the case into a murder investigation.
He told you he wasn't gonna make it. He told you. He literally told you. He said, "There's no way possible he can survive." Well, Profusely.
We lost too much of the wire.
Incremental.
Yeah, I will have too much time on you.
What y'all laughing for?
There's a lot of stab wounds.
I know.
2 days later, during an autopsy, medical examiners will report that Hans died from 17 stab wounds
17 stab
inflicted
wounds.
upon the torso, left arm, neck, and
17 times and you in that room sleep? Hell no. You can't be fighting for your life and get stabbed 17 times, can you? It's gonna be a whole lot of goddamn moving in this mug. I don't know. What you think he gave up about that the first time? Or the neck? He did the neck, he was out of there. And he GTA. 17 times? Was he trying to weave that bitch? I might have a couple of scrapes. Damn, boy. I need to take my ass to the gym so I can defend myself more. I might be small, but I need to be mighty. For real, man. It's wicked.
and other extremities. Meanwhile, detectives in the
long
interrogation
he
room
got?
are also getting closer to unearthing Douglas's motivations behind his appalling actions.
Certain individuals who desire to begin new cults, I like to identify and professionally examine, to see if that is precisely what they're trying to do. If someone is trying to start a new worldwide cult, I will eliminate that person.
Do you think he was trying to start a new worldwide cult?
Yes.
Okay.
That is my staff.
What?
Okay. You think being the leader of a cult, he would have done some really bad things?
There are enough religions on this planet.
Yeah, not step on that. It's a lot of them. We ain't gonna step in that puddle.
Like too many. So we'd be better off with fewer of those.
Yes.
While it's highly doubtful
Straight
that
blunt.
Hans was indeed starting a cult, Douglas goes on to explain the reasoning behind this horrifying belief and his subsequent decision.
Did he share his beliefs?
Be careful what y'all logging in with this crypto shit. Make sure it's a trusted site. I'm seeing way too many of these.
Probably his mythology and
Way too many.
stuff like that with you. Did he tell you about that?
To a degree. You tell I'm an atheist and I don't tolerate proselytizing.
Was that what he was doing, proselytizing to you about his beliefs?
Strangely, yes. Man trying to start a new cult. Not the right idea. Tries to reduce all of the world religions to some German mythology. Makes us think like people who understand some mysterious concept are the true rulers of all of the different nationalities, religions, and peoples.
Who is that?
And so I'm like, oh, here's a young retard Hitler.
As the interrogation comes to an end, the detective has one final question for Douglas.
After stabbing a guy like this,
What do you think's to happen
what
to
do
you?
think would be the right thing to do with you What do you think the police, the
I'm glad
law,
I
the
picked
judges,
this month. I know
all
my
these
heat.
people who sit and make decisions about all this, what do you think's the right and appropriate thing to do?
Not sure.
Don't say give me a medal.
Jail then prison?
Jail then prison.
Do you think that's the right thing for you?
And the crazy thing about it, he's far from slow. You can't even call him dumb. I didn't even know the words he was saying. I had to listen to Alexa. He is very intelligent, and he knew exactly what was going to happen. He said, what you think should happen to you? This man said jail.
Something went wrong.
I'm not talking to you. He said jail, then prison. He knew exactly what the hell was going to happen. Yeah, I think he going. Oh, he going to the you know what house? The White Jackets.
Yeah.
What y'all
But
think?
if the detectives thought that this would be the last they'd hear of the man, they were in for a shocker. On October 12, 2021, over a year and a half after the incident, Detective Schwicht received a handwritten letter from Douglas while he awaited trial.
He
In the letter,
mailed him?
Douglas claimed that he didn't kill Hans and alleged that his old roommate Aaron is the one who killed Hans. Douglas reports that he heard a sound, entered the house, and saw Hans on the floor in his blood. He then went back outside where he alleged that Aaron threatened him and gave him a jacket with some blood on it. After being supposedly traumatized by the events, Douglas claimed to have agreed to take the blame and made a false confession.
Yeah. It might. The dude that was talking to the police that told you about the scene is the real killer. And the real killer he played on the crazy dude that was in the house. He manipulated him. He said he was strange. He said he talked to himself. Hey, you wanna play? I'm going to him. Hey, you wanna play a game? They said, what game? I might be freestyling, but I might be making sense. He talk to himself, he in the corner strange, you can manipulate him. Hey, you wanna play? Hey, let me shut up. If I hurt somebody's feelings. Hey, Twitch, I'm just yapping. I don't take none of this serious. Try to ban me. I ain't making fun of nobody with no disability. We just know what to do. And we know what can happen. It's not act like it can't be done. Dudes do it to females all the time. They know exactly what to say to get them out their drawers. They know exactly what to say to make them smile, man. You know what? Somebody knows what to do to make you mad. I know exactly what they do. They put it all on him.
Later. When Detective Schwicht interviewed Aaron, he found him to be completely innocent, with no involvement in the crime whatsoever.
I'm just
Not
yapping.
long after his arrest, Douglas Taylor entered into the Idaho Security Medical Program. But on October 13, 2020, after almost 4 months in the program, doctors declared him fit to stand trial.
Okay.
Then on December 15, 2021, Douglas Taylor pled guilty to murder in the first degree and was sentenced to 27 years to life on February 14, 2022.
That makes sense.
Douglas is currently incarcerated at the Idaho State Penitentiary.
That makes sense. That is not bad. Well, I thought he got out of it when they said he had to go to a program. I was like, oh, he got out of it. He had to go to the program to see if he was fit for trial. What can you do to not pass trial and not be fit for trial? Would you eat your poop or something? No disrespect. I know y'all be seeing them. Y'all be seeing them courtroom videos. They be trying to play crazy. I'm not laughing. We might watch it next, but hit the like button, comment down below. 3 stars if found. That's wicked, bro. Who the hell invited him to stay at this goddamn group home? We ain't taking it. They got a check for taking him. I bet you they got a check for taking him. What the hell? I'm reading niggas core facts. You cannot live here. That's why the people at the rent office, they be like, you gotta make this certain, you gotta make 10 times times the rent. They be stereotyping. That's why. I'm stereotyping. You can't come here. Why? I gotta make some damn rule up so y'all don't try to sue me. That man, not right. He cannot stay in my household. Real. I ain't even gonna lie to you, boo-boo. I fuck with you, but stay in my house is crazy. I dap you up and shit. I was laughing because I think I hung with one of the motherfuckers as a kid, and I don't know why I was hanging with that nigga. No disrespect. In the ass and stuff. But nah, man, there's people out here like that, bro. Just be safe out here, bro. I'm a mind my business type of nigga, bro. I'm gonna get that nigga all the space in the world. I'm locking my door. I'm not coming out the room until he go to bed. Fuck you mean he talk to himself? Shit, I am walking the streets until he go to bed. And I am locking my door. I am putting the bunk bed in front of the door when we go to sleep. What you mean? I don't want to put all that in my... Yeah, what the fuck? He will even be allowed in there. They paid him. You know, some programs they get paid if they take certain amount of people. And some jobs they hire blacks because they get a certain amount. They get paid for that shit too. And criminals and all that. So when a job be like, we accept felons, they got paid for that. It's a program. Let's get off this bitch. Hit the like button, comment down below. 3 stripes for the family. Make sure y'all check out my Twitch Daddy Do 1000. That's where I'm knocking these videos out. I think we done. I ain't ate shit all day.